Hello everyone. So now we are going to look at some puzzles on discovered check. So this is the first puzzle. As always, pause the video and try to find the best move for black. This is a mate in 3. So what we should do is we can see that our rook is attacking the king, but it is blocked by its own king. So moving that king will give a check to the king, white's king. So we have to move our king such that it gives us maximum benefit. So what we should do is we can see that this block is prevented by this bishop, and this block is prevented by this king for now. So we have to move our king such that this block gets prevented. So we play this move. Now the white's king don't have anywhere to go. It if it brings its rook here, our rook will take this rook and it will be a simple checkmate in two. So bishop, only move is to bishop to block this check. We will take this bishop. Now only move is the for the rook to block the check. We will take this rook and it will be a checkmate. So again, we moved our king here to prevent this block. Uh, the bishop's block. We take the bishop. Rook blocks the check. We take the rook and it is a checkmate. So moving ahead to the second puzzle. Um, Here the rook is pinning this check. So moving the rook will create a double discovered check. So we have to move our rook such that to gain maximum profit. So here, if we see that if we move our rook here, then the king can go there or there, and it is not benefit for us. So what we should do is we take this bishop. Now this there is a check on the king. The king only has to can go there. Then we will take this knight and we are simply a piece up. And this will be a winning for white. Again, we took this bishop, giving check to this king. King goes here, and then we took this knight, which is a simple victory for white now. So moving ahead to the next puzzle. mm, This is a mate in 5 for black. So white to move. Here, what we can see is uh, our queen is attacking the king, but it is blocked by this bishop. So we have to move our bishops to such that we get maximum profit. If we see that the king has these two spots to go, so we don't want the king to go here. So what we will play is we move our bishop there to block these two spots. Now this is a backrank situation for the king, and it will be a backrank checkmate for the king. But so the only move will be for this knight to block it. So the queen will take this knight. The only move here is for king to go to d7. Now we can also take this rook, but it is a simple mate, so we will do that. We give this check, king goes there, and this is a checkmate. Again, so what we did was we moved our bishop here to prevent these two blocks. The only move was for the knight to block the check. Queen takes knight, king d7, queen e7 check, king c8, and queen c7 checkmate. The last puzzle. This is black to move, and it is uh, mate in 5 4 mate in 4. So what we can do here, if we see that our rook is attacking the queen, but it is blocked by this pawn. Our bishop is also attacking this pawn. So we will take this pawn. The only move for the king is to go here. Now the bishop is attacking the king, but it is blocked by this rook. So this is a discovered check situation for black. So we can play our move our rook here to attack this queen, giving check here so that we can gain the queen. But we will what we will do is much more beautiful. So what we do is we sacrifice our rook, giving a double check to the king. Since the king is getting attacked by this bishop and this rook simultaneously, so the only move for white is for the king to take this rook. Now what we do is we place rook g8 check. Now this spot is blocked by this bishop. This spot is blocked by this rook. The king don't have anywhere to go. The only move white has is for queen to go to b4 or g4 and prevent this check. Now when rook takes the queen, it is a checkmate. Again, firstly, we attack this weak pawn which is supported by a bishop. The king goes here. Then we give this double check. The king goes, takes the rook. We give rook g8 check. The queen comes in between. We takes the queen and it is a checkmate. So these were the puzzles on discovered check.